Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to episode number 20 of Gamers Digest. Hey, I'll turn around. Oh no, it might happen. It might happen. Trivium, hold him off. Hold him off, Trivium. Stay alive. Stay alive, buddy. Stay alive, buddy.
I'm dead, dude. I've been dead forever.
Oh, that is fucking pathetic. That's just sad. In this episode of Gamers Digest, we're going to be talking about patch 1.1, the first patch to ever hit Star Wars The Old Republic. It's called Rise of the Rakghouls. The main theme of this patch is the Rakghouls, obviously. The main goal is you're going to the planet Kaon, and you're going to go into the instance Kaon Under Siege, I believe. And basically, you're going to be fighting these Rakghouls, which are, for lack of a better word, zombies. They're infected, twisting monstrosities, however they described it. But basically, the goal is you're going to this planet, and you're trying to save this small group of survivors fighting these big, nasty monsters. And they're also expanding Karaga's Palace. I think Karaga's Palace is going to be a lot like Tolbarad, the Tolbarad boss. They're just going to extend it every patch and make it larger and larger and larger. But apparently, they're going to extend Karaga's Palace. It's going to be 3 times the size it is right now. So I guess that means there's going to be 3 or 4 bosses. They're probably adding 3 or 4 more bosses. So that's cool. There definitely does need to be some more PvE stuff to do, and I'm really excited about doing it. Fortunately for you guys, BioWare did release an official trailer for Kaon Under Siege, so this should explain it a lot better than I just did. Hope you guys enjoy.
We intercepted a series of classified transmissions. The Tyon hegemony's in trouble. We're looking at the planet-wide annihilation of all civilized life.
Spread out. Check for survivors.
Major, we got a live one.
Catastrophic. Billions will be infected.
With patch 1.1, there's also some new patch notes. These are the 1.1 patch notes, not the extended version. I'll be going over the extended version here in a minute. But first change is anti-aliasing is now available in the default standard preferences menu. A lot of people were using anti-aliasing in the game. They were going through their text files and enabling it through some Jimmy-rigged way. Basically, they weren't supposed to do it, but you can do it anyway, and it was causing them some problems. But now you can actually do it through the game, and it's a-okay to do it now. So that's nice. It's good for us people that have really nice computers. We can actually enjoy the game a little bit more and have nicer edges. The next change is that taunt actually has an animation now. That's nice. You can actually see when someone's taunting. That's always good. The next change, this is actually getting into class balancing. Jedi Shadows are getting a buff. The tanking spec of Jedi Shadows and the tanking spec of the Sith Inquisitor Assassins, they're getting a buff. Dark Charge is scaling a lot better. It's going to heal them for more. Wither's doing more damage. It's going to cause a slow... It's just basically a buff overall for tanking Assassins or Shadows. That's always good, especially since I'm an Assassin. I don't play tank spec. But I really don't know what to comment yet on class balance issues right now, just because the game, it's so early in the game that I don't really know what's overpowered. I haven't played the game long enough to be able to have an educated opinion or an opinion that really matters about class balance right now. Yeah, I could come on here and complain about operatives two-shotting me, but I don't know how it's going to actually scale in the grand scheme of things when everyone gets the gear, when they do fix consumables, which I'll get to later, and all that stuff. So keep that in mind right now. I'm not gonna be like, this is overpowered, this is bullshit quite yet. I will be doing that in the future. I can just already foresee that. But do keep that in mind. The next change, this is for Jedi Knights and Sith Warriors. You can no longer intercede your portable holo dancer. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know what this is, But if any of you guys got the Collector's Edition or the Digital Deluxe, you got a portable holo dancer, which you can throw down and it dances for you. It's supposed to be just a dumb vanity item, but you could actually use it in Hutball and deploy it like on a ledge and intercede it as a Sith warrior and like jump from ledge to ledge to ledge with portable holo dancers without having to have a player there. And you could also say you were at like the bottom pit of Hutball and you wanted to get to the top pit, you could summon your holo dancer on that ledge, intercede to it, and score the ball. So I'm glad that that bug is fixed. I haven't seen too many people do it, but I have seen people do it. So that's always good to see bugs like that fixed. This next change is something a lot of people have been looking forward to for a long time. Level 50 Warzone brackets. Level 50 players now have their own Warzone brackets and are no longer matched up against lower level players. This is something that definitely needed to happen, but a lot of people don't understand why it took them so long to do this. The main reason why there hasn't been a level 50 bracket yet is because there's not that many level 50s. If you're on a server like the Crucible Pits or any other high population hardcore server, you may be saying, there's a ton of level 50s, why didn't they do this earlier? But most servers, the average player right now has just hit level 50. Right now or within this week, the average player has just hit level 50. Players like myself hit level 50 within, the first week. But that's not the average player. That's why they haven't done level 50 brackets yet, because on these regular servers, their queue times would be ridiculously long. This next change is very controversial, but I'm not sure exactly how they're going to implement it. I like one part of it, but I also dislike another part of it. The way Battlemaster boxes work right now, they work like the champion bags. You open up the box, you get commendations most of the time, or you get lucky and you get a piece. You get a token for a piece. So say I open up my box, I get lucky, and I get a chess piece token. I go to the vendor, turn in the chess piece token for whatever chess piece I want, and boom, I got this awesome piece of gear. That's how it works right now. It's completely luck-based, and I absolutely hate it. But the way they're changing it is when you open up the box, you get commendations every time. Commendations. Then you buy what you want to buy. That I love. I love that it's not luck-based. But there's a problem. The people that got lucky and have been Battlemaster for a week now, I know people that have both their weapons, chest piece, legs, helmet. These people are going to be months ahead. I mean months, because depending on how many Battlemaster accommodations you get from each box, which I have a feeling it's going to be like 3, just like everything else, a weapon costs 72. So saving up for a weapon is going to take you forever. And these people that just got lucky and got their weapon like their first box are just months ahead. And they're just going to be destroying everyone for months. So the only way I think they can remedy this is to make the gear, the Battlemaster boxes, make some way to earn them. Have, you turn in 200 Centuron commendations and you can get a box. Or maybe just do, once you get level 60, you can buy the boxes just like you bought the champion bags. That's the only way you're going to be able to fix it, because these people that have been Battlemaster for like a week now have already got a lot of their gear. And their weapons put, like, I can't explain to you how much those weapons really help you. So that's the problem. I like that they're getting away from the luck-based system. That's great. I love it. I love you for changing that, BioWare. But you're going to have to do something to make sure that these players that got their gear aren't just going to destroy us for like 3 months. Now onto the extended 1.1 notes. All you Jedi Knights and Sith Warriors should be pretty happy. You guys are getting buffed. Your Endure and Endure Pain have been buffed. Now they're on a 1.5 minute cooldown. Been reduced to 1.5 minutes, so yippee-ki-yay, you fucking Sith Warriors and Jedi Knights. You already destroy me, but I'm a little bit biased. The Assassin is really good against range classes, but gets fucked up by Knights and Warriors, so I'm a little bit biased. I don't know how this is going to affect everything in the grand scheme of things, but the second change I do find pretty funny. So, Force Push is going to finish the cooldown of Force Sleep. So you're going to be able to Force Sleep, Force Push, and Force Sleep. So you're going to be able to hit fucking hopscotch, or what's that? Leapfrog. You're going to be able to leapfrog around the map. Force Sleep, Force Push, Force Sleep. That's awesome. I don't know what I think about that, but it is going to be pretty funny to see some guy holding the hut ball, just jumping around the map like that. So Jedi Knights and Sith Warriors are going to be even better flag carriers than they are now. So I don't know what to think about that, but yeah, I mean, I don't care. I really don't know. It's too early in the game for me to really complain about anything. I just think it's going to be pretty funny seeing people leapfrog around the map like that. Some bug fixes. I don't play a Jedi Knight or a Sith Warrior, so I don't know how annoying those are, but that's always nice. Now on to the changes that make me a very, very sad panda. Man, I knew this was going to happen, but I was just hoping that it was not going to be this patch, but they're nerfing my biochem, my baby, my biochem. Damn it. Yeah. God damn it. Man, right when I get it, too. I spent 1.5 million credits on getting it. I knew it was going to get nerfed. Obviously it was going to get nerfed. Biochem is amazing. Cybertech is amazing. Anyone knew they were going to get nerfed. But they're not nerfing them to the ground. They're still going to be useful. They're nerfing the Rakata med pack and the Exotech med pack to be more in line with other med packs of similar level. But that's kind of an interesting wording, because the most similarly leveled med pack is level 44. So hopefully it's the equivalent of a level 50 med pack. I think it will be better than a standard med pack, and it'll also be reusable. Hopefully, now I doubt this is going to happen, but maybe it'll still heal us for 5k, because right now you can get 2 medals as an assassin or as a DPS with just the med pack. Right off the start of every game, I run into the fire, use a med pack, and I get 2 medals instantly. So hopefully it's still 5k, BioWare, please, please. But it's probably not going to be. Also, they're making the med packs and the adrenals and the stims take 400 of each skill to use it. The grenades take 400 cybertech, and the adrenals and the biochem stuff take 400 biochem to use. Now, you're probably thinking, why does that matter? But there's actually a few wise guys that thought they were going to get around it by going cybertech, getting 400, making their grenade, and then changing to something else, so they could have both the biochem and the cybertech. They'd get their cybertech to 400, make their grenade, then go biochem, and they were using both. They're no longer going to be able to do that because they're going to take 400 cybertech to use. So, I don't know. I don't really feel too sorry for the people that did that. I mean, come on. You had to have known that your little trick was going to get fixed. People did this kind of shit in WoW when jewel crafting first came out. They'd get their jewel crafting gems, put in their gear, and then go, something else. But yeah, so I don't feel too sorry for those people. But you wasted a lot of money, because leveling cybertech and biochem is pretty expensive. And for the last change I'm going over today, consumables are being nerfed. Now, you might look at this and say, hey, some of these aren't nerfs, but for the most part they're nerfs. They're reducing some of the heal consumables cooldowns from 5 minutes to 3 minutes, that kind of stuff, but you cannot stack them anymore. This is a real bummer for people like myself who were planning on making really, really high crit, super retarded videos where we use the overcharge consumable, get the PvP buff, get an extra 30% expertise, then use our biochem stems and get 450 surge, and basically you could just stack it up to where you just hit for ungodly amounts. Because imagine 30% expertise on top of the 10 to 15% expertise that people are running around with right now, then with like a surge consumable and a stem, you're going to be hitting ungodly numbers. So I'm glad they nerfed it, but I'm also kind of bummed out they nerfed it, because I was really looking forward to making some pretty cool videos with it. But for the overall state of the game, it's a good thing it got nerfed. But I really wanted to have some fun with it before it got nerfed. But oh well. And for the last change, they're buffing PvP relics. This is something that definitely needed to happen. No one was really using PvP relics right now, just because matrix cubes are deemed to be better. I use a PvP relic, but I'm not really that happy with it. It's kind of meh. But now that they're giving them stats, they should be more useful. And hopefully they convert the old relics that people bought into the newer ones and the better ones. They said a new line of high-end PvP relics has been added, but hopefully they convert the old ones. Because I just bought my Battlemaster PvP relic, and I really don't want for the patch to come tomorrow and there be a better one that I could have bought with my Battlemaster token. So hopefully they do convert the old ones to the new ones. That's the only thing I'm worried about. And that'll wrap up this episode of Gamers Digest. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. This week I'm giving away Star Wars The Old Republic or 30 days of free game time. All you have to do to have a chance to win a free copy of Star Wars The Old Republic or 30 days game time is thumbs up, favorite, and comment on this video. Also, be sure to be subscribed to Gamers Digest by clicking the blue Gamers Digest text up at the top and clicking subscribe. I'll be choosing a winner from the comments right before the next episode of Gamers Digest comes out, so be sure to check your PM box. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.